Good morning, everyone, and to our beloved instructor, Miss Chloe Cadiz. I am Shala Marie Catubay, together with my company, namely Mr. Quio Raymund, Mr. Marco Delmo Mark, Miss Cayetano Maylan, Mr. Pride Gabriel Sitoni, Miss Almera Joy Silva Arias, Miss Teresa Austero, and Miss Marfi Asinas. Welcome to our video portfolio showcasing the rich history and captivating literature of Negros Oriental. Join us as we delve into the deeps of this province's past, its literary contributions, and explore the works of renowned poets.
Negros Oriental, a province located in Central Visayas region of the Philippines, has a rich historical background. Before the arrival of Spanish colonizers, the region was home to several indigenous tribes and early settlers who left behind a cultural legacy that's still celebrated today. Here are some of the indigenous tribes and early settlers that inhabited Negros Oriental. Ati and Bukidnon tribes. The Ati and Bukidnon tribes are among the indigenous people who inhabited Negros Oriental. The Ati are the Negrito ethnic group known as the original inhabitants of the Philippines. They have a distinct language, culture, and a way of life. The Bukidnon, on the other hand, are a Visayan ethnic group known for this agriculture practice and their connection to the mountains or Bukids. Next is Austronesian settlers. Austronesian settlers believed to the originated from what is now Taiwan, also established communities in Negros Oriental. These settlers brought with them their own language, traditions, and agriculture techniques. They play a significant role in shaping the culture and history of the region. Islamic influence. In the 14th century, Islamic missionaries and traders arrived in the Philippines, including Negros Oriental. Their influence can be seen in the presence of Muslim communities, particularly in the southern part of the province. Spanish colonization. The arrival of Spanish colonizers in the Philippines in the 16th century brought significant change to the Negros Oriental. The Spanish established settlements and introduced Christianity, which had a profound impact on the indigenous cultures of the regions.
Dumaguete is a vibrant city located on the island of Negros Oriental in the Philippines. Known as the City of Gentle People, it is renowned for its rich cultural heritage, thriving educational institution, and vibrant arts scene. Let's delve into the significance of Dumaguete as a center of culture, education, and arts. Culture. The city embraces a diverse cultural heritage influenced by Spanish, American, and Asian traditions. Its warm and welcoming residents, known as Dumagueteños, are known for their hospitality and friendly nature. Education. Dumaguete is recognized as a major education center in the Visayas region. It is home to renowned universities and colleges including Silliman University, the oldest American established university in Asia. Arts. Dumaguete has a thriving art scene, attracting artists, writers, and intellectuals. The city is known as a hub for literature and hosts the annual Dumaguete National Writers Workshop, which gather aspiring and established Filipino writers to hone their craft. Dumaguete, the capital of Negros Oriental, is surrounded by several neighboring towns, each with its own unique cultural aspects. Let's take a look at some of these towns. Valencia. Valencia is a picturesque town located southwest of Dumaguete, known as a summer capital of Negros Oriental. It boasts a cold climate and stunning natural landscapes. The town is famous for its forest, mountains, lush rice fields, and refreshing waterfalls. One of its notable attractions is the majestic Casaroro Falls. Darwin. Seated south of Dumaguete, Darwin is a coastal town renowned for its pristine beaches, rich marine biodiversity, and vibrant dive sites. The town is heaven for diving and snorkeling enthusiasts, offering opportunities to explore colorful coral reefs, encounter diverse marine life, and witness mesmerizing underwater landscapes.
The Buglasan Festival. The Buglasan Festival is ended Negros Oriental's grandest celebrations of arts and culture, held annually in the Dumaguete City. The festival showcases a vibrant display of colorful parades, traditional dance, and various festivities. It is a time when the province comes alive with the spirit of merriment and cultural pride. Festival parades. The Buglasan Festival features extravagant parades that highlights the province's rich cultural heritage. Colorful floats adorned with intricate designs and decorations fill the streets, accompanied by marching bands, street dancers, and participants wearing traditional costumes. Traditional dance. One of the highlights of the Buglasan festivals is the presentations of traditional dance from different municipalities and cities within Negros Oriental. These dance reflect the unique cultural traditions and folklore of the regions. Performers showcase their skills and artistry, captivating and the audience with their graceful movements and vibrant costumes. Festival or festivities. Buglasan Festival offer a wide range of festivities that cater the various interests and preference. The festival ground become a hub of activity featuring food stalls offering local delicacies, arts and craft, exhibits, trade fairs, and cultural shows. Negros Oriental Early Literature Form. Early forms of literature from the province in the Philippines has a rich literary heritage with early forms of literature that emerged and contributed to the cultural and artistic landscape of the region. These early forms of literature include oral tradition, folklore, and written works. Let's explore each of these forms in more detail. Oral tradition. Oral literature plays a significant role in the cultural expressions of the people of Negros Oriental. These forms of literature include myth, legends, epics, and folktale that were passed down through generations by the word of mouth. Folklore. Folklore is an integral part of the literacy traditions in Negros Oriental. It encompasses various forms such as folk song, proverbs, riddles, and chant. Folk songs is particularly reflect the sentiments, experience, and aspirations of the people. They often revolve around themes of love, mission, works, and a daily life.
Foundation University or FU, a leading private university in Dumaguete City, has made significant contributions to the literature of Negros Oriental. Since its establishment in 1949, FU has fostered a rich literary landscape through academic excellence and research activities. FU serves as a platform for students and faculty to showcase their literary talents, publishing works in poetry, fiction, nonfiction, and academic research. Publication of scholarly research papers and articles. Foundation University has contributed the literature of Negros Oriental through the publication of numerous scholarly research papers and articles. These publications cover a wide range of topics including local history, culture, language, and social issues. Next is promotion of local literature. The university has played an active role in promoting the local literature in Negros Oriental. It has organized literary events, book launches, and writing workshops to encourage and support local writers. Through these initiatives, Foundation University has contributed to the development and recognition of Negros Oriental's literary talent. Preservation of local oral traditions. Foundation University has undertaken efforts to preserve and document the rich oral traditions of Negros Oriental. This recording and transcribing folk tales, legends, and oral histories of the region. By documenting these stories, the university has contributed to the preservation of Negros Oriental's cultural heritage. Compilation of regional literature anthologies. The university has compiled and published anthologies of regional literature that showcase the works of local writers. These anthologies provide a platform for writers from Negros Oriental to share their literary creations and contribute to the local literary scene.
St. Paul University Dumaguete is a private Catholic university located in Dumaguete City, Philippines. The university has made significant contributions to the literature of the province through various academic initiatives and research endeavors. Here are some of the notable contributions. Research publications. The faculty and researchers at St. Paul University Dumaguete have actively published research articles, papers, and books on various subjects including literature. These publications contribute to the existing body of knowledge and provide valuable insights into local and regional literature. Literary events and festivals. The university organizes literary events and festivals that promote the appreciation and celebration of literature. These events bring together writers, poets, and literary enthusiasts from the province and beyond, fostering a vibrant literary community and encouraging the creation and exploration of new works. Silliman University, also located in Dumaguete City, is a renowned private research university in the Philippines. The university has a rich history of contributions to the literature of the province and has played a significant role in shaping the literary landscape. Here are some notable contributions. Silliman National Writers Workshop. Silliman University hosts the prestigious Silliman National Writers Workshop, one of the oldest and distinguished creative writing programs in Asia. Established in 1962, the workshop has nurtured and mentored numerous writers who have gone on to make significant contributions to the Philippine literature. Publications and journals. The university publishes literary works, including anthologies, books, and literary journals such as Silliman Journal, which provide a platform for emerging and establishing writers to showcase their works. These publications contribute to the promotion and dissemination of literature from the province and the wider Philippines.
History and founders. The Silliman Writers Workshop is one of the oldest and most prestigious creative writing workshop in Asia. It was established in 1962 and is held annually at Silliman University in Dumaguete City, Negros Oriental, Philippines. The workshop was founded with the vision of providing a nurturing environment for emerging Filipino writers to develop their craft and contribute to the literary landscape of the country. The workshop was attended by the late Alberto K. Tempo and his wife, the late national artist for literature Edith L. Tempo. Both of them were highly regarded writers and educators. Alberto K. Tempo was a renowned poet, fictionist, and creative, while Edith L. Tempo was an established poet and literary scholar. Their passion for literary and their commitment for nurturing good writers led them to establish the Silliman Writers Workshop. The founders envisioned the workshop as a scape where experienced writers could receive guidance, feedback, and mentorship for established writers. They aimed to create an environment where writers could experiment with different literary forms and style and development their own unique voice. The workshop aimed to foster a community of writers who would not produce excellent works but also receive as mentors to future generation of writers. Writers from Negros Oriental are participants of the Writers Workshop. Negros Oriental, the province where the Silliman Writers Workshop takes place, has produced several notable writers who have made significant contributions to the Philippine literature. Here are a few writers from Negros Oriental or participants of the Silliman Writers Workshop who have guided recognition from their literature achievements. Adalberto K. Tempo, as mentioned earlier, Adalberto K. Tempo, one of the founders of the Silliman Writers Workshop, was a highly regarded writer from Negros Oriental. His work include poetry, fictions, and literary criticism. He received numerous awards from his contribution to Philippine literature, and his writing often explored themes of love, nature, and the Filipino identity. Edith L. Tempo, the late Edith L. Tempo, wife of Adalberto K. Tempo, and also a founder of the Silliman Writers Workshop, was an accomplished poet and literary scholar. Her poetry delves into personal and universal experience, often incorporating elements of nature and local culture. He was recognized as a national artist for literature in the Philippines.
The poem Bonsai by Edith El Tiempo is basically a poem talking about love. At first, it will be hard understanding the poem as it is, but as the one reads this poem further, the more one would understand what this poem or what the poet is trying to convey to its readers. This poem talks about how one could have that ability to seize such a huge thought and compact them down to something small to be able to hand them over to one person to another. This poem is about the love of a mother, and this love is now being passed on or being handed over to her daughter. Edith El Tiempo, born on April 22, 1919 in Bayongbong, Nueva Vizcaya, Philippines, was a highly esteemed Filipino poet, fiction writer, and literacy scholar. She was a co-founder of the Silliman Writers Workshop, which played a significant role in nurturing young Filipino writers. Tiempo earned her Bachelor of Arts degree from Silliman University and went on to her Master of Arts in English Literature at the University of Santo Tomas. Throughout her career, Tiempo received numerous accolades for her literary contributions. In 1999, she was bestowed the honor of National Artist for Literature in the Philippines. Her poetry often explores the complexities of human relationships, delving into themes such as love, time, and the human condition. Tiempo's writing is characterized by its lyrical beauty, poignant, imaginary, and emotional depth. Cuernos de Negros is a poem by Elsa Martinez Conscoloela that pays homage to the stunning mountain range and Negros Oriental known as the Cuernos de Negros or Horns of Negros. The poem celebrates the beauty and grandeur of the mountains, while also delving into the deeper meanings and symbolism they hold. In Cuernos de Negros, Conscoloela uses rich imaginary and metaphorical language to convey the awe-inspiring presence of the mountain range. The poem explores the juxtaposition of strength and vulnerability, drawing parallels between the resilience of the mountains and the resilience of the human spirit. It speaks to the interconnectedness of nature and humanity, urging readers to appreciate the harmony and balance between the two. Elsa Martinez Conscoloela is a poet from Negros Oriental, Philippines. Born and raised in the province, she has deep connections to the local culture, history, and landscapes, which often serve as source of inspiration for her poetry. Conscoloela's poetry reflects her profound appreciation for nature and her keen observation of the world around her. Her works explore themes of love, loss, longing, and the human connection to the environment. Through vivid and evocative language, she captures the essence of Negros Oriental and its unique cultural heritage.
The Bell Counts in Our Blood by Merly Alonan. The Bell Counts in Our Blood is a poem written by Merly Alonan. Merly Alonan is a contemporary Filipino poet and writer known for her evocative and introspective verses. She often explores themes of identity, heritage, memory, and the complex emotions associated with them. Alonan's work reflects her deep connection to Filipino culture and history, as well as her contemplation of personal and collective experiences. The Bell Counts in Our Blood is a captivating title that suggests a profound connection between the past and the present, symbolized by the ringing of a bell. The poem likely delves into themes of ancestry, lineage, and the impact of history on the individual and society. It may explore the idea that our past as well as the experiences of our ancestors resonates within us, shaping our identities and influencing our choices. Brave Woman by Grace Monte de Ramos. The mother expresses her love and concerns for her sons, acknowledging that they have become soldiers adept at handling guns. However, her focus shifts to her youngest son, who was taken by unidentified soldiers when he was young. The poem implies that he was perhaps conscripted or forcibly recruited by these soldiers, leaving the mother with a sense of loss and a yearning to find his remains. The mother's desire to find her son's bones indicates her deep grief and lack of closure she experiences. The poem evokes a sense of sorrow and uncertainty as the mother tries to comprehend the circumstances surrounding her son's disappearance. The mention of the soldiers cradling first some guns emphasizes the inherent danger and violence associated with their actions. The poem underscores the emotional toll on families who endured the consequences of war and conflict.